everybody, today we are going to make very good, very yummy dish that it's so autumn dish. It's so holiday dish and so comfort food. So right now it's the season for chanterelles. Chanterelles are yummiest mushrooms that I know, and they're very healthy. They have good cleansing power to cleanse your liver, and we all would like to take care of our liver. So it's a good time right now to work with chanterelles. I got a lot of chanterelles right here, so some of them, most of them will go to the stew, and some of them that are harder and need to be cooked longer, I would probably make a soup. So, but 80% of these mushrooms will go to the stew. What kind of stew? That's gonna be a stew with onions and young potatoes. I call them young. This is red potato. I peeled them and I put them under filtered water for a while, so because I want to make sure that the lectins in the potato will dissolve, at least some of them, hopefully most of them. The oil I'm going to use is the Chosen Food avocado oil. This is the best oil for frying and stewing, and I'm going to use this oil for this dish. So first of all, everything must be cleaned, and as I'm cleaning chanterelle mushrooms, I'm cleaning them one by one under the running water. I don't like when you feel on your teeth the sand or any other element where they were growing. So the secret to this recipe, number one, it's that mushrooms and onion are gonna be fried and stewed separately. That's what keeps the very nice taste, and it makes them juicy and wonderful. So mushrooms are going to be stewed in the big pan like this, big pot. The pot is what they call green pan, and this is a ceramic coated pan. So if you keep medium-high heat, not high heat but medium-high heat, it's not gonna stick anywhere. And I have a very similar frying pan with the ceramic top. That's gonna be for frying mushrooms, and I'm gonna fry them under the lid, so they're not really fried, they're kind of fried and stewed, something in the middle of that. And after I finish all of this, then I will put it together in the pot, and then I will add potato and salt to the taste. That's all. So let's start cooking. Okay, so first thing first, I separated mushrooms. These mushrooms will go to the stew, and mushrooms with thicker part, they will go to the soup. So a little bit mushrooms I will also cook in the soup, and soup is going to be magnificent. It's going to be so yummy and so healthy. So how I'm going to cut them? The thicker mushrooms I'm going to cut in smaller pieces. I'm going to cut the parts that are easily to get into the spoon. So this is for soup. And mushrooms that are thinner, they are very easily separated in their longest parts, right? So it's like vertical parts. This is how I'm going to separate them. I'm going to use knife just to make it very fast, and that's going to go first in the pot. Okay, the mushrooms for stew are ready, and I put some avocado oil, approximately 1 tablespoon, and they are going to start stewing. So mushrooms are separated and cut vertically. So some of them keep the mushroom stem and mushroom bottom together, and some of them just smaller pieces. It doesn't matter. It's all gonna stew together, and it's gonna be wonderful. The water evaporated in mushrooms, so I added a little bit more water, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch them, and when I see the water is evaporating too much, I'm gonna add a little bit water, but they need to stew, not to get boiled in the water. So I'm gonna add little by little water until the whole water gone again, and mushrooms started to frying, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more water, and that's what stewing process is. Onions are ready, and I am waiting for mushrooms to get to the boiling point again. I just added a little bit more water, so they're gonna boil probably for like 30 seconds, and I'm going to start combining everything. So onions will go to the mushrooms, and then potato that it's already cut in halves, and I drained all the water, so potatoes absolutely ready. So we're gonna combine everything and start stewing the stew. Okay, so all together, the mushrooms, the onions, and the potato. I added a half glass of boiled water, and I'm going to wait until it all boils very nicely, and then I will put it on medium-low heat. I close the lid and I leave it for 1 hour, and then it's going to be absolutely amazing dish. I'm not adding salt at this moment. Salt is going to be added a little bit later when all potatoes will be covered with the sauce, and they will start cooking. Then it's a signal for me that they're not raw anymore, like on the top right now. So they need to cook a little bit, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna add salt. How much salt? It's to your taste. I'm adding very little salt, maybe like less than teaspoon. So that's for us good. But if people like more saltier food, they can add a little bit more. 1 hour, medium-low, and then you're gonna have delicious holiday meal. Time to add some little salt to our chanterelle stew with potatoes. So I'm gonna add about half a teaspoon, about that. Our chanterelle stew is ready. I just checked it with knife, and the potato is very soft and nice and juicy, and in the same time it keeps the shape, and the mushrooms are ready, and a little bit salt I put there, so it's enough for us. But if you would like to have it a little bit more salty, you can do that. And basically the stew was ready in 40 minutes. So it's ready to eat. Everybody, bon appetit.